Nithyananda. We're going to see in this video how to apply Vibhuti and where, in which all parts of the body we're going to apply Vibhuti. Now first, before we start, I'll give the context of why we apply Vibhuti. Whenever we apply Vibhuti, we have to, in the agama it is written that whenever we do an action and finish action, example, we wake up in the morning, first thing we should do is apply Vibhuti. Just no, you don't need to apply full vibhuti all over your body and all that. Just keep like one small cup of vibhuti and just take and then put a small line. So whenever you do that, why? Because we are all Shaivites, and for Shaivites, Paramashiva is the main residing deity, is the deity that we all worship. And we have to keep remembering Paramashiva to make sure that we are in that state of Paramashivoham. So for that, that is why we have to apply vibhuti always. So before we eat, after we eat, or before we go out somewhere and after we come back after that work, we can apply vibhuti. Or anytime, anywhere, at any point of time, you can apply vibhuti. There's no wrong. Now we'll see how to make the vibhuti. Always, whenever you are going to, example, do a ritual, or you're going to do you're like going to go for maybe a shooting on yoga, even those kind of times, it is best that we mix vibhuti with water and apply that. Then only it will stay on our body. When we just apply dry vibhuti, due to the sweat, it will just go off after some time. So we'll see how to mix the vibhuti. Here you can see I have one plate of vibhuti. It's just 1 or 2 spoons of vibhuti, and then now I'll mix some water. Make sure that the consistency is not too thick, otherwise it will start breaking and there'll be vibhuti all over your body. So we want to make sure that there's not too much of water also, otherwise it will flow all over your body. So now we can see it's come to this kind of consistency. It's not too thick, but it is also, the vibhuti is there, and we can see this. When we put it in this kind of mixture, we can see that there will be the vibhuti will not break and it will be nice and thick. So now I'll show the different places where we can apply the vibhuti. If you see, it is in the agama, there are many different levels. Like first is just one place where you can apply it on your forehead, and then next is 5 places, and next is 8 places, and next is 16 places. The 16 places where we can apply the vibhuti is what we have, like we have to apply in the 16 places if we are going to do a ritual. And even if you go more, there's like 32 places and then 108 places, and all that is very complex and very detailed. So because we have to do, sometimes we need to be quick. So because of that, 16 places is the optimum amount of places where you can put the vibhuti. Now I'll show from the forehead as we go down in the different parts of body. So first we have the vibhuti. So first we have to apply 3 lines. For males, we have to apply 3 lines on our third eye. If your forehead is little thin, like I have a very thin forehead, so I'll put the 3 lines, and whatever, if how much ever area I am able to cover, I'll cover that. You don't need to make sure that it is all 3 separate lines and all that. You should do with 3 fingers. So we applied. And one more thing is, whenever we apply vibhuti, we should not see a mirror. We should always apply vibhuti without seeing the mirror. And now I have applied on my forehead. After we apply, we can see in the mirror whether it's looking fine or not. But first, when we apply, we should not see the mirror. Next, we'll move down. What you can do is, you can take the wet vibhuti and rub it like this. So it comes on both the hands. You can rub it and then make sure nothing is dripping, and then we'll move to the shoulder. Next is the shoulder, and after the shoulder is the top of the arm, and next is the elbow joint, next the wrists, next is the heart center. Next will be in between of the stomach and the navel, and next will be in the navel center. After this, we'll move to the sides, on both the sides of the stomach, and then we'll move to the ears. In these 2 points also you can apply. There are some variations where they say on top of the head, on the Shirasa, where the Sahasrara Chakra is, and some people say in the neck, but as per the Kamika Agama, these are the 16 places. Now I'll show with the count where all we have to put vibhuti. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So these are the 16 points where we have to put the vibhuti, and if you have understood, you can continue. Otherwise, you go through the video again to see where the 16 places are, and we'll give more videos from this on different aspects of like how to put the kumkum and how to do other charya pada, how to follow charya pada. Thank you, Nithyanandam.